not working well. I like that. Revolution better. It's more oily. It's my hair and my skin need a lot of oil. And oil never weighs down my hair. Like, I don't know. Like, as I extend out my hair washing, yes, I don't need as much oil. But I don't know. Like the other day I added some more coconut oil in. Like, I'm like, I just don't. I think it has to do with having used oils in your hair all your life. That's what I think. Like, that's what I truly believe. All that jazz. Just getting so many notifications. Like, all this stuff. Another thing about the 3 braids in a braid style, like you still have to comb through your hair, but like as you're unraveling it kind of just keeps your hair detangled. I'm sorry, I don't care about loose hairstyles anymore. I'm just like, I know there's a lot of like men, okay, on Instagram, loose hairstyle, but you know what? I feel like people who really appreciate long hair care about what it takes to treat long hair well and to maintain it. They don't always need to see a loose hairstyle. And I feel like a true long hair lover loves braids because you just know, like, okay, it's kind of like appreciating the beauty of a car versus being able to know how to maintain the car. Because a lot of people can appreciate the beauty of a sports car, right? And I can even say, even though I don't love cars, like, oh, that looks beautiful, but I'm not going to pretend to know how to do what it takes to maintain that car. So it's interesting because people who really care about long hair, like that have a mega love for long hair, like the true mega lovers of long hair, they love braids and protective styles. And if they don't really love long hair. It's just the truth, like. And I think a long hair woman like me can tell you that because you guys all have short hair. And like some of you, they're like, oh my gosh, like hair has to be long and flowing, you don't know what it takes to maintain long hair. You have no clues. I'm just saying, like, that's why I say you should vamp it up and do a lot of braids, and then you kind of filter out the people who really like long hair or not, because the people that are just kind of gawking, or they don't really appreciate long hair, you're gonna notice like they're not gonna like the braid post as much, and you can kind of figure out like who is really just into long hair. And I would say like some women maybe do, but you know, I know like my channel doesn't get a lot of female followers, but that's okay. I just share long hair my own way every day. Like, my long hair journey is so just personalized for me. And yesterday or this morning I posted this Dollar Tree scrunchie. I have another one I found for $1. I mean, okay, you can get a bigger package of scrunchies like at Walmart or something for, I don't know, about $3. But the thing I love about these Dollar Tree scrunchies is like they're really big satin scrunchies. And okay, like maybe they're not like the highest quality, but it's satin and it's good for your hair. So like I like my Dollar Tree accessories. I found a lot of cute hair accessories at the Dollar Tree. So if you know what else I found yesterday? Oh my gosh. I haven't used it yet, but I'm so excited to use it, and I put my pump on it. Salon Selectives conditioner, which is actually paraben free, and let's see, I think it's sulfate free. I think it has some silicones in there, but I don't know, these kind of conditioners are really good for my hair, and I like Renpur, and I don't wash my hair constantly. You know, that's another thing too I'm thinking. I think if you wash your hair more often, maybe you need to worry about the kind of conditioners you're using. Like, but the thing is, I do a lot of scalp rinses. Like if I'm in the shower, my hair gets kind of wet, and then I'm combing my hair through, and then I'm putting water on my hair. So I feel like just from the cumulative effect of going like almost a month without washing your hair to doing scalp rinses and combing out your hair, it's kind of like, I don't know, like I don't think, like, how should I put it this way? I don't necessarily think that shampoo and conditioner is evil incarnate. I don't know. I hate that term, by the way. Who made that up? Like, cloppers. Like, so stupid. So when it comes to your long hair journey, you're just gonna do like, okay, this is how it's gonna work. You're gonna like take time combing your hair. Like the things that I think are most important is like less is more. Maybe extending out your hair washes. Like I really believe that because I don't know, growing up, like I just naturally saw that going a week without washing my hair was so good for my hair. And now that my hair is getting longer and longer, I can just extend it out more. But like I said, I think you need to not wear a shower cap in the shower if you're gonna do that. You need to let the water hit your roots and like kind of rinse out your scalp a little bit, and then just spray your hair down. And then like one thing I do too is a lot is like if I've been out in the sun, I've just always done this. I kind of just like take water and smooth it down the top of my hair. So like you're just getting so much water. And another thing too, I want to go against the grain on all the. I don't know, why do I call it going against the grain? Just doing my own thing, okay. Like a lot of people are like, oh, I have to wait for my hair to dry. Well, I don't know. I don't worry about that so much because with my hair type, actually, it's an in-betweeny type where I don't think like combing my hair wet in the shower with conditioner would be conducive for my hair type. However, I've noticed that it's much easier to comb out my hair when it's still a little bit on the damper side, adding oil in to try and comb it out after a shower. So I think I might do henna again this time around. I don't do hair mask, okay? Like I don't do any hair mask, like a weekly whatever. But the one thing I do that's kind of like a hair mask is henna, which is just very strengthening. But I make it moisturized because I buy coconut milk for it, and yeah, I might do that. I didn't do it last time. Thought, oh, I don't know. So like, yeah, and I've been spacing out my washes, like, and when I do a henna treatment, I don't wash my hair with shampoo, which means I'll go another month without doing a shampoo wash. It just means I'm going to wash my hair after I do henna with tons of conditioner. And when I go to do henna, I don't wash my hair first. I just do the henna. So, because I want the benefits of the henna. And I don't feel like you need to wash your hair first because you're going to wash your hair out afterwards with the conditioner. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't see the point. But anyhow, that's what I'm going to be doing. My hair a little bit. Now let's take out the scrunchie. I kind of just want to what I want is to kind of smooth my hair back down. Put some water on top, kind of smoothing. A little bit of water into my hair, smoothing down and combing down. So I like to get my hair kind of damp when I start doing any kind of braid. Back in the day when my hair was short, I loved, okay. My hair wasn't completely dry and I loved to keep it in a braid. And people would be like, oh my God, you can't do that. And I'm like, I don't know. I disagree with you because I would let my hair dry in a braid over day outside in the wintertime. But I live in California. I don't live in Manitoba. That's the difference. But I want to, like, if I left my hair in a braid, sometimes it would, like, if I had just washed my hair, it would take a whole day to dry. And I love that. And that, I don't know, I really feel like that was key back then. But I was washing my hair a lot more back then. Like I had kind of went off my once a week washing, like I was doing it every other day, but somebody made a good point. She's like, why are you washing your hair so much? Because, I don't know, she just mentioned I have thick hair, and I'm like, or long hair, and I'm like, yeah, I wash it like every day. She goes, or every other day. She goes, that's too much. She goes, you should be doing it like once a week. So I finally went back, like, let's see, by 2016 to washing my hair once a week. Because for a time period I was doing it like every other day. I don't know why I started doing that. I think I started doing that a little bit more when I was younger and I was doing the salon thing, because I don't know, like hairstylists, they kind of, I mean, now some of them say you shouldn't wash your hair too much, but back then I just had hairstylists that would kind of, they would push these shampoos on you, like this Aveda shampoo, and then they'd be like, oh, you just need the tiniest bit of conditioner. And I could never comb out my hair with just like the tiniest bit of conditioner. Like, I need lots of conditioner. I don't care. I finally embraced my hair type, and I'm like, the people that would be doing my hair often, like, that would tell me that, they would have, the ones that would sell me the shampoo, they would always have like really straight hair, very short hair, and I'd be like, no, that does not, like, you need to, like, for me, I need to very condition my hair. Washing my hair is just to get all the dirt out, but I don't want to completely get rid of the oil in my hair. So yeah, I do condition. I do a co-wash sometimes on my hair. If I feel like, okay, for about 5 months, I was only co-washing my hair, because there are time periods where I'm like, well, you know what, maybe my hair just benefits from just doing co-wash only. I kind of, okay, and so I went, like, washing my hair from maybe 2 weeks to 4 weeks. Like, I noticed when I started washing my hair with just conditioner, like, I was able to expand out my hair washing too, because I don't know, it's just something about the shampoo. When you strip your scalp starts making more oil. I know people don't realize that, but yeah, it does. So, but I did realize that eventually, sometimes I do need to shampoo my hair, because I do put a lot of oil and conditioner in my hair. So occasionally, yes, I do shampoo my hair, and I use a lot. I'm not just like, oh my god, is it a quarter size amount? No. Like, shampoo and conditioner might last me longer than some long hair people, but it doesn't last me forever, you know? It lasts me a bit. Okay, well, I'm having like a Kansas song stuck in my head. Okay. Sometimes the weirdest songs get stuck in my head. I'm just like, yeah, why that? Why you? Okay, why don't we take turns and see which comb we feel like kind of works up the length of our hair better. Well, first off, I had thought for the longest time, I was like, oh, I don't like this comb as much, and I like this comb. But no, I still really like this comb. However, the branding on this comb has, did it used to say, I think it used to say Fleek on it, but like, I think its branding has worn off. But, okay, this comb, 97 cents. I think I bought it at Walmart. The Dollar Tree, I saw this brand again for $1. So some things are not cheaper at the Dollar Tree. This comb, I was really loving this comb for a while. $2.89 at CVS. So sometimes I'm just really vibing my combs. Like, okay, if you ever watch like videos with Indian women, South Indian women who have really thick, long hair, like, what are they using to comb out their hair? They're using wide tooth plastic comb. Like, and they have the most amazing hair, okay? They're not using some really expensive comb. And some of these women, they're women that are not rich. They're not Instagram, like, big babes, like, with the, like, they don't do the booty pig and, like, have the car. But, okay, they have some of the most amazing hair on the planet using the simplest tools. Yes, some of it's genetics, okay? Indian women just are genetically blessed in the hair department. However, some of it's just how they treat their hair. So, to me, I'm so tired of people saying, oh, you need these really expensive tools to make your hair look the best. No, sometimes you just need coconut oil. And they use coconut oil in their hair. They do henna. They comb their hair with, like, basic plastic combs, like I've always, like, owned. And, yeah, I'll buy the brushes. And I still like brushes, but just one thing, as your hair gets longer on your long hair journey, it just, like, using a brush, like, I know there's some channels where they're like, the women are brushing their hair very dramatically, but in general, I just find, like, okay, I do still sometimes use my Tangle Teezer brush, but I just feel like it takes longer. Like, I don't know, it kind of smooths out my hair. I just don't feel like it's quite as gentle on my hair as what I want lately. Like, I got to the point, I feel like, I don't know, is a brush gentle on your hair? Because I feel like sometimes, I feel like it's not as gentle. And I feel like once my hair gets longer, the brush kind of makes the ends tangle up more. Whereas with the comb, like, you can, okay, with the comb, you still have to be careful. But with the comb, you can kind of, like, my hair is upper calf length. Okay, it's hard to illustrate in the bathroom sometimes. But, yeah, I just feel like it doesn't pull on my hair as much. Whereas this, I don't really like to use this as much anymore. And I had thought, oh my god, I needed to get this brush. And I don't regret buying it because it is a good brush. But even the people who really like this brush told me, you need to go in with a comb first. And I think the brush is like, if you just kind of want to brush your hair. But I don't even think you need this, because guess what, peoples? Yesterday at the Dollar Tree, once again, I saw lots of knockoffs of the Tangle Teezer, like, for $1. I'm telling you. And there are hot hairstylists. Like, there's this woman who's a hairstylist, and she was showing this brush, like, her client's favorite brush. And it's just a nice, basic brush, and she bought it at the Dollar Tree. And they do have, like, if you like brushes, even, like, the paddle brushes and the combs, like, hello, you can get this comb at the Dollar Tree. So, am I an ad for the Dollar Tree? They're not sponsoring me. You think the Dollar Tree's sponsoring me to say this? Yeah, right. They're not. But I'm just saying, like, if you're a person that's like, I don't have, like, this big income, I can't afford all these fancy products to do my hair and make it. No, you don't need that, because there's women with amazing hair wearing beautiful clothing, because I love colorful, like, just flowy, like, dresses, like. So I just feel like, you know, when you see a lot of the Indian women posting, like, they just have their game. You know, these other women that want to do the plastic surgeries and the fucking filters and all this stuff is not real. Like, these Indian women, you don't have anything on them. They're just so beautiful naturally because they take care of themselves in a very beautiful, holistic way. And the people who think they need plastic surgery, supplements, crazy teas, like any of these teas, like anytime you're like, these ads for like tea, oh, no, tea is not going to save you, okay? You could just buy some tea at the store. I don't mean to swear, but I'm just like, the scams online are so bewildering. There's nothing wrong with sponsorships, but like, who in their right mind would take a sponsorship for like a detox tea? You can't detox your body, by the way, because the liver does that for you. Womp, womp, womp. So I'm just saying. So, like, yeah, I think it's fine to be on social media. Social media is not the problem. You just have to have some bearings about who you are. And I like to share my journey on social media, so I don't think it's that social media is bad. I think what it is the kind of like you can filter what you follow. I don't like follow a lot of accounts. Like, for instance, if it's a real like mainstream account that's promoting like a lot of plastic surgery or face filters or just like I don't really need to see like I know some people think that's really awesome to see women post pictures of their derriere on Instagram, like ooh, like wearing not much, and I don't really care. But I don't know when that became such a mainstream thing. Like somebody was saying the other day on TikTok that the way to get a following on social media is to take a picture like that, and I'm like, please don't. Like why? Why would you take a picture like that? I mean, okay, I get it. Some people in some industries do take pictures like that, but really, it's weird. Like don't do that. Like you don't need to do that. Just share what makes you happy. Follow accounts that you like. Okay, you're not gonna have like a million followers, whatever. Like my advice isn't the way to grow your Instagram account to mega proportions, but I think the problem with social media is you have to have the same, like you just have to keep a balance. Like look at art Instagram, look at Genius. Like I have a second Instagram account that was my first one, and I don't get a ton of likes, but what do I share on there? I look at nature pictures and I share nature pictures on there, and it's fun. And it's a way to like promote my little blog when I work on it again. Like I haven't been as active with my vlogs as I once was, but I love looking back on those beautiful little pictures. And like, yeah, I don't think those type of accounts are ever going to be mega popular, but I just do little things with my social media that make me happy. So at the end of the day, I don't think social media is the problem. I think the way we interact with it's the problem, and we don't have to be on it all the time. But I get it. Some people want to delete social media or they say social media is bad because I do keep seeing this a lot. Like a lot of people are like, and it's happened a lot with Facebook because I know a lot of people deleted Facebook or different apps. But I still think at the end of the day, like there are good things you can find on social media. Like I don't know, like I found some really wonderful things, but you have to maybe like adjust your expectations of what you're looking for and stop following like all these mainstream accounts. Like if you're following something that's real mainstream or okay, I don't ever want to sound like I'm being mean, okay, because I'm a very nice person, and I know some people like they take offense to this because people take offense to everything. But have you noticed that there's a certain like Instagram look where everybody, and I was having a hard time the other day because like just these things were popping up on the feed, and a lot of people look the same because they all wore the same style of clothing, they all kind of had the same style of hair, and it'd always be like a similar type of pose, and it just seems so like I don't know, like it's like one person does it so everybody else does it. It's like it became so trendy, and I think that's the kind of Instagram that's not good. But if you're just like into other topics, you can filter down your social media to be a much healthier experience, but you have to do that. Now, it's worse with TikTok, by the way, because I know a lot of people say when they join the TikTok, there's a lot of weird stuff on there, but you can, like with any app, it just takes longer with TikTok. I would say it took a couple months of me being a little bit more active on there to start finding over 30 TikTok, like for people over the age of 30, and now I get a lot of good inspirational TikToks or things about books. Like I'm getting book talk and hair talk. So you just have to keep. So yeah, I am on TikTok too because people are always like, "What social media are you on?" I'm on Instagram, but you know, honestly, I'm not big on wanting to. Like I'll talk to a few people on there, but I don't really want to message people. Like I kind of just want to. If I'm going online, I want to do my videos or do that. So. Like there's a few people I talk to, but when I get new responses all the time, I don't always respond to those because I'm like, I don't know, I wasn't on social media just to like chat with people. I'm just like sharing my content. I don't know, but that's kind of my take on it. Would I love sponsorships in the future? Yeah, I would like some new ones. If I get new ones, that would be really awesome. I am a little hesitant though because the last time I got approached by one, it turned out to be a scam for jewelry that was like not really what it claimed to be. So I don't know. You have to be very prudent about these things, right? I say just be careful and prudent. went back to just combing my hair, so there's nothing wrong with brushes, but I just feel like the deeper I go into my long hair journey, it's so much easier to use the wide tooth comb on your hair. And when you see women with amazing hair, thick hair, long hair using it too, I say stop stressing out about these expensive things that you need to buy for your hair and start looking at what people are doing that have like simple tools, but they take the time to take care of their hair. Like long hair, I always tell people, I want to make a shirt about this actually. Long hair is never a waste of time because people waste their time on all sorts of things. Like I know people that love Netflix or just streaming or Hulu, and they sit there on the couch just zoning out watching their show. So instead of doing that, you could get up and watch the show as you comb out your hair. And a lot of long hair people have said that they comb out their hair while listening to video. That's part of the reason I had a hard time, like even though I like the Korean shows, I just didn't watch them as much because I kind of like to do, like, when I used to watch shows, it would be a time I'd sit down and draw or something, or just like comb out my hair. And like, I don't just like, I don't know, I'm not the kind of person that just wants to sit and just watch a show. So, and those Korean shows are really good, but that's kind of why, and I did watch a lot of the Turkish shows too, but I was really obsessed at the time, like, I was just driven. I just don't watch a lot of shows unless it's just something I can listen to in the background while I'm combing out my hair. Okay. Now, the piece de resistance. We have a new scrunchie. So, yesterday, I used the pink one. Which, I don't know, like, I'm trying to think. I thought this one didn't match, but I'm not really sure. Does this one match or this one match better? I'm going to use this one since I used that one yesterday just to give the new one a go. So you just open it up, like, it's called Hair Accessory Scrunchie. After this, like, yeah, I could have made a thumbnail for this beforehand, but this is kind of just an impromptu, like, live stream. So it's a nice big 7 scrunchie. I mean, it's not perfect. It's a scrunchie, you know. What do you want? It's not like the most perfect scrunchie on the planet, but I sure love how shiny my hair looks this morning. Oh yay. It's looking shiny, 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 and I love that. I love it when my face looks shiny too. Like somebody said, I've heard people say that they don't like their face to look shiny. I'm like, I love it when my face looks shiny. It just makes me so happy. Because I feel like that's like glowy. And I just love that. Shiny skin and shiny hair. I love those things. Like, you know? Let's see. Make sure I got my hair in. Okay, so when I go to do a little pony, I like to kind of take the water and like smooth down my hair, get it somewhat smooth as possible, get the scrunchie. like I need some moisture. Get my hair a little dampy before I start going deeper into braiding. hair can't do that. Some people say they can, but my hair is very finicky. It's like, no. Whatever 3 sections you put us in, you stay in. I'm like, okay, obey your hair.
I'll be back, everybody, with the shiny boots.
Can you purple ones. I want to do an updated review on those scunchie bands. Do not use them, by the way, because, like, you know, somebody had mentioned to me in real life, they said, it looks like that would pull out your hair. And I think that they do, and, well, I know that they do. I know people are so worried about just regular little bands like these ones, but these are pretty gentle in general, these little bands. I feel like the ones that you need to really worry about would be like those poly bands. Those are definitely not gentle. I will tell you that much. I will tell you that much. Section. Does not feel nice and smooth out. Section doesn't feel smooth enough to me. We're gonna try our best. If I had more time, I probably would like redo it and go hotter up top on that one. this is kind of, even though this hairstyle doesn't look elaborate, it is time consuming for sure. Because you have to braid each of these little braids into a braid. But I'm really liking it because I love the length of my hair and I love having super long hair. But if I want to wear my hair like down in a braid and not up, I'm just finding that it just uses up some of the length of my hair as opposed to a regular braid, which will, I mean, this will still be very long, but this does take up some of the length. So that's why I'm really vibing this style. I like the way it looks, but it's also the length too. Very gentle, very, very gentle, very super gentle. Gentle, gentle, gentle. And the great thing about once these 3 braids are in, then you do the last braid and it just, it's so much easier. Now I did try doing a 4-strand braid with 4 of these little braids, but it just didn't sit quite right. Like, it just looks so bunched up, I guess. Now, I was watching this video. It was just about this guy. He said he wanted to like get away from certain stimulants or dopamine, like hits of dopamine, and he said that listening to music, that he needed silence. And I think silence is good and all, but I just don't think music is like a bad thing. That I know a lot of people think like, oh my god, like listening, like where is this coming from? That's kind of a puritanical idea, like the Puritans or like conservative Muslims or just people that are very anti-music. And I'm just like, oh my god, music is beautiful. It's a form of creative expression, just like art, painting, photography. So I like, look, you probably don't agree with me if you think music is bad, but music is definitely not bad. Like, just people who think, oh my gosh, we can't listen to music. I'm just like, why? Who told you that? Like, where did you get this idea that music was so bad? Bye for now.